Oh, hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we continue our um, solving problem journey with Leetcode. We was working in the previous two videos in the two sum problem. We fixed the first one with the often squared with the brute force. This one and the second one was the uh, um, a hash table. We use a hash table, but we use something we use an approach that we called a two-pass hash table, because if you can see that we accessing the hash table twice, and and if you can see it, like before I took the solution, let's just go through the problem, because if you don't know the previous videos, I guess you don't know the problem. So let's just the problem calls two sums. And the problem say that given an array of integers called nums and an integer target, we want to return the indices of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. And you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. So we can return it in any order. So we have nums here, this array, and we returning 0 and 1 because the index, the first element and the second element, the index of these two numbers is adding up to the target. First, the values of these two numbers is adding up to the target, so we return their indexes. In the previous video, we find a way to make this solution. First of all, we create a table, and in this table we store all the values here, like 2 for example, and we store their indexes like 0. And after storing everything in the table, we loop to each number, and we say that if the number minus the target, so for example here the number minus target will be 7. So if this 7 it's live in this table, and actually yes, it lives, it's 7, and we have its value is 1 because it lives in the second index. So if we find this one, we return it, and this what we have did. And the current solution, the new solution that we will do, is exactly the same, but however we will just try to get rid of the second the first xing of the map. So instead of accessing the map twice, we will try to access it once, so it will be better. So let's just delete that, and we will say that we have lit map. So let's discuss what we are doing here. First of all, we store everything in the map. So we store the numbers and we give it an index, and after that we loop again through the nums array, and we find something called the complement, and the complement equals the target minus nums. And as I say here, I said here that we try to find the complement, and the complement here was 7. So we just try to find if 7 is in the map, if it's really in the map and they are not the same number. So I return directly the element value, the map get value, the value of the element in the map, and which will be the index. And after that we return the array. The problem, this solution is quite decent, it's quite good, but we're gonna try to improve it. So the way to improve this one is to instead of accessing the map twice, we will try to access it once. So what we will do, first of all, we delete this one, and we have the map here. So what we will say, first of all, we have the complement, and we have the complement. We don't touch it, we leave it there. We want to say that if the map has the complement, okay, we wanna, I guess there's no need to use this one because that will never happen again. If the map has the complement, we return the actual we return these two elements. However, if it doesn't have the complement, what we will do, we add the new value to the map. So map.set, it will be the nums of I and we add to it I. So what happening here? Let's just try to discuss what happening, because maybe some of you will not be able to understand it easily. So, oh no, yeah. So right now I'm looking here. Let's just have the map. Let's assume this object is a map. Okay. So I have nums. So I'm saying that if the complement here, it will be 9. It will be 9 minus 2, which will be equal to 7. And right now the map is empty. So I'm saying that, does the map have the complement? Does the map have 7? No, the map doesn't have 7. Okay, so map.set nums of I. So we have num.set nums of I. So it will be nums of I will be 2, and we will set it the value with its index. So it will be 0. So let's just go to the second one, which is 7. So I will say right now the complement equals 9 minus 7. So I will say, does the map has the complement, which is the complement is 2? Yes, it has 2. So we return it directly. So we return 0 and we return 1. So that's it. It was pretty easy. And instead of accessing the table twice, we access it only once, and this code looks way more cleaner right now. So yeah, let's submit the code and see how this will perform. The first one was performing. Let's see the details. It's performing the same. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. I didn't accept that. But anyway, it's not a big deal, you know. Okay. That's not a big deal. But it's a new solution that it's worth review. It's a better solution in my opinion, because it looks way more cleaner, and we're accessing the web only once, not twice. So yeah, that's it for today's solution, and I hope you like my content. And if you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and see you in future problems.